Now we have 9 stones in one ring in your one finger, right? It's gotta be one, right? So what's happening here is that you are absorbing energy from all the stones, okay, from all the planets we get on Earth, right? So now understand this. It's not so that if you wear a stone, then you command all the energies from the universe to hit you and you can gather all the energies. No, it doesn't work like that. In fact, we are always in the forces of other planets, okay? That is why we are functional, right? But our body is sort of a machine, right? Suppose there are certain kinds of mobile phones, right? So different mobile phones have different capacity, different capability. Suppose if there's a phone which is good in terms of battery, maybe it's just it's not actually a smartphone, it just lasts really long, right? But when it comes to, well, just say you want to do something technical, something more advanced, you just fail to do so in such a mobile phone, right? Now if we have a heavy duty mobile phone, it doesn't look so sleek, but it's a heavy duty. Even if it falls, you're okay with it, right? It will never break, right? So there are phones as such, but at the same time there are also phones which are kind of advanced but really fragile, and they don't tend to last long as well, okay? Their battery falls off. So all these mobiles, we humans are kind of like that, right? So at some point we are good, at some point we are just not good enough, and at some points we just don't get it why we even do such things, right? Because they are out of our hands. So this is what it's all about. We are kind of machines, okay? So all the planetary energies we get, our machines are designed, we are designed in such a way that we will gather some and we will not be able to gather some, right? So this is how it works, right? So now see, when you actually gather a ring, when you actually gather, okay, well, when you actually wear a ring, what it actually does is that the certain kind of energy related to that stone will be absorbed in you more. That's it, okay? Energies of all the planets, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, you name it, all the energies are going through us every single time, but how much of the energies we actually absorb is a question, right? So thing is, our body has a certain design, right? And what kind of energy we absorb better and what kind of energies we do not absorb, or we just find it hard. So we can understand that through a kundali, through your kundali, right? If you look at your kundali, we can understand what kind of energies are going in your favor and what are not going in your favor, and everything, pretty much everything about your energy stuff, right? So that's what astrology is, right? So we can do that by reading your birth chart, okay? So if you are someone who is having a strong Mercury placement and degrees are good as well, are in your favor, so you are getting the good energies of Mercury, meaning you will have good speech, right? You will have good intelligence. Your memory will, you tend to remember things for quite a long time as well, right? So that's just good Mercury, right? Communication is your forte, right? So that's what a good Mercury person means. And even if it comes to making someone understand something, influencing people, you're just good at it because your Mercury is good, right? So that's what a good Mercury means. So how are you able to do all these things? Because your Mercury is good, right? But what if the case is just the opposite? What will happen in that case? Well, if your Mercury is not placed well, or if it's debilitated. Now what you will ask debilitated means? Well, debilitated, I have made a video for this, you can watch it, but I'll just give you a briefing that debilitated means a planet which just doesn't focus on doesn't focus your energy where it is supposed to, so you don't get enough of it or you mess it up even if you get more energy for it, right? So to understand this, you can just check out that video. I'll put the link in the description below, and I'll also put it in the I button as well, okay? So now understand this. If you will wear a ring for a planet which is already strong, nothing will happen. It's just like filling a bucket that's already full. Alright, you will get no results. You are just wearing it, that's all, right? So for that very purpose, a ring would be useless, okay? And if you are wearing a ring for a debilitated planet, even that would not prove to be so beneficial, because it doesn't matter how much you get. Your let's just say the tap from where you're getting the water right into your bucket is just not precisely targeted on your bucket. Okay, so you're not getting the energies well, you're not getting the water right in your bucket. Okay, water will be all around. Okay, meaning you will be all disturbed, but your planet is debilitated, so you will not get enough water. Okay, even if you manage to get a lot of energy from that ring, your debilitated planet will not get fixed, because rings never fix your planets. Okay, yes, I have seen many people wearing a ring for a debilitated planet, but no, that's very wrong, because you do not wear a ring for a debilitated planet, right? Because it never fixes your planet. It will never undo what it's doing, right? It will simply strengthen your planet. That's all. That's what a stone does. So now I think we have an idea how a stone truly works. So what's happening here? We are actually wearing 9 stones at one time. So we have actually strengthened all our 9 planets at once. Okay. So what will happen? Well, we will have to cover some aspects on it. Firstly, let's talk about metals. Okay, we'll just get to it gradually. Now see, talking about metals, what kind of what do I mean by metals when it comes to gemstones? Well, you do not wear a gemstone with any metal you want to. It doesn't work like that. I see, well, there's a myth around the town that is just wear a gold ring for any stone. It works wonders. No, it doesn't. It's just a myth, because every stone has different relation to metals as well. Okay, and every single stone reacts differently to a certain metal. Okay, if you are putting a mercury stone, that is emerald stone, okay, the green stone, right? If you are putting it in gold, it will be useless. I have seen many people doing that, but it's actually useless. It's not working, because you actually ruined it right there in your finger, just when you put the order of make it in gold. I want to look rich, right? No, it doesn't work like that. Mercury works well with silver. Okay, you never do that just put mercury in gold. No, you don't do that. Okay, just put in silver, or even if you want to put it in gold, you can prefer white gold. Okay, so that's the thing about metals, right? Or you can also prefer platinum as well, but trust me, silver goes best with mercury. Okay, with emerald. Now see, even with moon, you will have to consider silver for, let's just say, for white pearl, right? We call it moti, right? So for that you will have to prefer silver, right? So all these things matter, right? So what we have done in this ring is that we just preferred a panchadhatu, gold plated it, and we put all the 9 stones together in one ring. So metal wise, it's actually messed up, right? Mercury is pretty much useless in that ring. It will not work. So you have one less stone working there. Okay, now talking about other planets. Now planets which will actually work there will be, well, Mars, because it goes well with the gold. Okay, because gold is never pure. It always has brass in it, and for copper, right? It has copper in it, because a ring is just not possible without copper, right? A gold ring. Okay, so copper is actually melted down in it. Only then gold is possible. Okay, so you have copper in it. So Mars will work. Sorry, Mars will actually work. Talking about sun goes very well with gold, so sun will work. Okay, and now we have this diamond. Will diamond work? No, it will not work. Diamond works with platinum. It doesn't work with gold. Anyone who's wearing diamond with gold, well, it's just kind of a, let's just say, for aesthetics, that's all, right? For glamour stuff. But if you're talking about astrology, no, it's actually useless there. You're just wearing it for no reason, for show. Okay, energies will just come and go. That's it. Okay, because you're actually covering it in a metal which will just not allow energies to go through you. Okay, so gold doesn't go even with diamond as well. So what we have done here, we have actually plated it with gold, and there's panchadhatu. Panchadhatu is actually for Rahu and Ketu only. Okay, and you are not supposed to cover it with any gold or anything. It goes with panchadhatu and panchadhatu only. And my dear, Rahu and Ketu well, you don't want to play around with these planets because these are not actually planets, these are shadow planets. And now hear me out, the tantra stuff actually goes from this Rahu and Ketu as well. Okay, now see, when someone does anything tantric, then it actually goes through this point, and these Rahu and Ketu are actually the points, okay, where from Rahu desires come, from Ketu things let go, things are gone. Okay, so these are kind of a points to a very higher energy. Okay, so if you don't want to play with them, just don't go about wearing a Hassonite or cat's eye. Okay, there are no joke stones. Okay, so coming from this, I get to this, that even we suggest a single stone with a thorough study of a single particular of an individual kundli, right? We can't just go away, we can't just go about offering you a stone just because your planet is benefic and weak. No, it doesn't, it's not that simple. Okay, yes, ring is given for a planet that is benefic but weak, but even there are certain aspects to it as well. Okay, so that's how it is. And what you did here, now firstly we talk about metals. Well, metals, it's actually messed up. Now second point would be relationship between planets. Okay, now relationship between planets is kind of different and it's rather complicated. Okay, so all the planets do not go even with each other, and you are wearing 9 planets at once. What you did there? Nothing. The energies will be all clashing around your fingers as well. Nothing will happen. Chances are you are wearing it for show only, because everything will be cancelled out. That's it. Okay, it's like you are wearing a solar system right here and it's just having its motions here. That's it. Nothing is happening, right? So what you did there, you wasted your money there, and a lot of money, because this Navratna ring, it's not cheap. Okay, now coming to cheap, third point brings us to why it exists in the first place. Okay, now see guys, this actually exists on one fact, that is money. Okay, now it's not made by astrologers, it's actually made by gemologists. Okay, now gemologists are not people who knows astrology and then recommend you gems. Okay, gemologists are people who actually have great knowledge about stones. Okay, on the considering the points that what's the size of the stone, the quality of the stone. Okay, they are just good on those points. They are not good on when it comes to astrological points. They are not good on that. That's not their subject. Their subject is understanding the quality of the stone. A gemologist will just pick a stone and will tell whether it's fake or real, because that's their job, right? But their job is not to consider the astrological points when it comes to a gemstone. Okay, so they just want to sell it, right? So we have diamond, which is being sold a lot, and diamond is actually very expensive. So if you want to show your class, you can just get a diamond. Okay, and it's been given in gold. Diamond doesn't get along with gold. Okay, it's useless. Diamond must be worn with platinum, only then it's useful. Otherwise it's useless. Okay, now second point is, I just discussed about this one myth, that is gold, right? Wearing gold with Mercury, right? You don't do that. Gold, there's this common myth around the town, that is, wear gold, you can wear gold with any stone. Gold works even with every stone. No, it's not the case. Okay, Rahu and Ketu, I told you, they work with Panch Dhatu. Okay, gold has nothing to do with them, right? So they just want to sell you, right? So if you are actually owning a Navratna, then you have my empathies, but trust me, you actually been looted, because it's actually useless. Yeah, it's a kind of aesthetic things, you can show it off, but it's all cancelling it out, right? All the energies are being cancelled out, that's it. But if you have an intense kundli, then you might be gathering effects of some planets you may not be supposed to, so it may ruin you as well. Okay, so that's all about the Navratna ring. Thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. I'll be coming up with more such videos. Thanks for watching guys. Peace out, take care, see ya.